Alright, so I'm going to be using my Bath & Body Works Stress Relief Aromatherapy Sugar Scrub to scrub my hands and make them soft. Just be careful when you open up because it is very liquidy inside. The granules in this are so fine. It does a great job in getting rid of dead skin cells. That honestly smelled so great. The next step, what you want to do is take some petroleum jelly or Vaseline and any favorite body lotion of your kind and mix it together and just put it all over your hands, or you could just use a hand lotion. Alright, so the next step is to gather all your materials. You'll need some nail glue, nail polish you like, a top coat and a base coat if you choose. I don't have any at the moment. Some rubbing alcohol to clean your nails and get rid of all the bacteria. Your false nails, a cup to pour the rubbing alcohol, or a bowl or whatever you have, and cotton balls, but I don't have cotton balls, so I'm using a Q-tip and a napkin just to clean up. You will also need a nail cutter and nail filers, but I don't have any, so I'm just going to be using the ones that come with my nail cutter. And the nails that I got are either from eBay or Amazon. I can't remember exactly where I got it from. I use them in the same sizes as always, a 5, a 3, a 6, a 4, and a 9. That's how they come in the pack with these different sizes. They come from, I believe, sizes 1 to 9. Before you apply any nails to your hand, I actually forgot to do this hand. I put on the nails, but I forgot to disinfect it. So I'm not going to bother going back. I'm just going to disinfect this hand. You want to pour some rubbing alcohol into a cup or a bowl or whatever you have, or just soak it in your cotton ball. And you want to disinfect each nail on your hand. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to dip my Q-tip into my cup and disinfect my nails, because all the bacteria that lays in your nail bed, you don't want it to stay there, and you don't want more bacteria to grow. And cleaning it up will just help your nails last longer, the false nails. It's just a fresh and clean base for the glue to stick onto. Since this hand is already done, I'm just going to show the rest of the steps on this hand. What you want to do is file your nail until you get the shape that you desire. And I just want to make it a little bit more indented, so I'm going to do that for all my nails. This is actually the stiletto shape. I'm not sure if I want to keep it as a stiletto or if I want to turn it into a square, a coffin. Let me just try it and indent it and see how it turns out. I just want it to be super pointy if it is going to stay as a stiletto. I just placed a napkin underneath so that the nail, when I'm brushing this against my nail and I'm filing it, the particles from the nail, I just don't want it to fall onto the table. The napkin will actually protect the table from the mess. And you just want to follow the shape of the nail if you do want to keep the same shape, but you just want to make it thinner. And that's what I'm doing, and it's actually working. I feel like this is becoming thinner than it originally was, because the rest of them are thicker. I don't know if you can tell on here. This part was thicker earlier, and now it's just a bit thinner as you get closer to the top. I feel like the tip of this nail is too square, so I'm just going to be filing the tip, the sides of the tip, until it's as pointy as I want it to be. There you go. I think that's pointy enough. So I'm just going to keep it like that, because some of them aren't really that pointy. Like this one right here, it's not pointy, it's square. Down here, as you can see, it's a little square. So I'm just gonna brush against the sides of the tip of the nail until it points out. Alright, so this one is now pointy. All of them are pointy. So you just want to repeat the same process for the other hand. Alright, so for the right hand, I laid out all my nails just so that I can pop them right on without going through the bags and figuring out my size. And just for comparison, to show how much of a difference filing makes, this is the thumbnail after filing and this is the thumbnail before filing. It's more pointy, it's a little less round compared to the before filing. So after filing, it really does point out the nail more and gets rid of the roundness. It's more, I think it's a little more narrow. It's a little, I don't know if narrow is the word. It's not as wide as this is. Let me see. Yeah, see, this is wider. The nail for this is just a little thinner than this. This actually looks bigger as well. Let me see if I can. Yeah, this one is definitely bigger than this one. Alright, now that we're done filing your nails, we can move on to the top coat, the base coat, and then you're going to do the nail polish of your choice, and then the top coat once all that dries. But I'm going to skip the base coat and the top coat as I mentioned in the beginning. And I'm using the Sally Hansen Quick Dry, Insta Dry nail polish in the number 386, and it's called Set Sail. It's this beautiful bluish color. So I'm just going to go ahead and paint all my nails. They normally last around 1 week, and I just wanted to mention that the pack that I purchased was around $8 to $9. Alright, so this is the final look for the nails now that they are all done. They are very sharp and pointy.